So guys, we've just headed along this track. We've came from over there where we've parked the vehicle. Hazel Enterprises from Durham, up in Berwick, the other side of Berwick. So as you'll all know now, we are heading to St Abbs Head. So I've got the GPS programmed. So let's just go with the flow. I'm just going to follow the paths and see if it'll divert us off. But he's the track that you can see coming down the hill there, he's just made a hell of a mark going up the field. So I think they're just being super careful because the ground's still wet. And obviously it's unploughed land, like, so it'll just soak in and then they'll plough the fields in, put the new crop in when it's dry in the spring. Yeah. So I'm heading up here to see what all the fuss is about. So I want to head to the lighthouse. That's where I want to go. It's St Abbs Head. So I've managed to get away for another day, and have a look at this, what all this is faff's about while camping up here. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Wow, that looks beautiful. So there's a little bit sea fret coming in, or I think it's sea fret. So we'll head on up this path and we're heading along that top there. And there's gonna, I think there'll be some epic views. Yeah, as long as the mist stays away. Not the greatest of views today, but this is St Abbs village. So on this trail, there's a lot of, how can I put it, descent and ascent. So yeah, you wouldn't want to be walking along here in the dark if you slip off here. Whoa. Hey, if you're gonna, you'll be a gunner. Lovely cove down there. A few people out today, like, but yeah. So you can see it's obviously a bit clagged in, or missed sea fret. So it is what it is. You can't do nothing about it. Like, I've normally just drove to the lakes and that's it. But obviously I'm planning over the winter to go to Scotland a bit more. I'm hoping during the Christmas period to get into Scotland if I can and do a bit more. But yeah, absolutely looks mint. Yeah. So I wandered to the lighthouse, and because that's where I've programmed my sat nav to do. So a lot of people have been asking us, how do I set me programs up for me routes, for me maps, for me sat map. So a lot of people use Basecamp. Yeah, I use Basecamp only as a stop and gap on a transfer. Because I pay for OS maps, which I already have done. So I plan to just keep it like that and do all my editing on there, put it through onto the Basecamp, and then transfer it straight onto me Garmin. So yeah, but look, yeah. So it's amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. I love it. It's a lovely place, this. So this must be what all the hype's about. So, but from what some of the videos I've seen, it gets quite a bit gnarly up here in bad weather, like. So yeah, you can actually come in from that back way because there's actually a footpath in that way. You have to go right to the far end and then drive in that way. So we'll have a look up here. It looks amazing, doesn't it? So we've come obviously down off that hill and along this path, and we're heading along this path, as you can see. So I was going to come along the top, but I'll come back that way, and hopefully a little bit of the sea fret will lift a bit. It's actually further to come this way than it is to go to the Lake District. Which I was very shocked because I didn't think it was. So there's a guy doing some fencing there on the corner, diverting the path just for when the seals start coming in and they're breeding. So just for them to, because they've given some people some nasty bites apparently from what the lad doing the fencing was. But yeah, he's got all the kit, the guy, like tracked post knockers and everything. So this is obviously path, yes. I've not done nothing up here, see. Obviously this is the lighthouse loop. That's what I'm doing. The Discovery Trail is that way. The 4th to the Fawn Way. Yeah. What a beautiful place. How peaceful it is. Absolutely lovely. I couldn't ask for a better day. So obviously I'm trying to break in the new Olympus, what I got. Absolutely beautiful, bright coloured ones. So at the minute, superbo boss. So, and hopefully I'll not break them in too much. They'll be going away for the winter soon, and I'll use them for my long distance trails next year. If you know it, you know it. If you don't, you don't. Looks amazing, doesn't it? I'm not far to my destination, but yeah. Whew. I know one thing, I'm not totally petrified of heights that much, but this is kind of high. But we'll see. I'll show you now. That's where we're heading, the lighthouse. But yeah, how amazing, eh? Now that is mint. That's the lighthouse, St Abbs Head. I don't know if you can see that. I'll slide you up. Don't know if you can see that guy down there, right on the edge, taking pictures. He's got a massive muckle camera. So I just wonder, but it looks like it's been a cracking place. Would love to do something like this, but off the coast of Scotland, me, I would love to. Like, very isolated mind. Don't think my partner would agree to that. Because she doesn't like isolation. That's why, obviously, hence I come camping on my own. Wow, amazing. Door blew off in the wind. I saw someone here. I think, but it looks like there's lots of shutters up. So weather. And hence why there's a car there. So there is someone here. So I've just met a couple staying in this cottage here. And yeah, absolutely loving it. So there's a St Abbs Head lighthouse, which you can actually rent it, which I'm very surprised. The guy said it wasn't that expensive, really. I think. Just shows you what a lighthouse is built on. Looks amazing, doesn't it? Snack and a drink. Still have some sea kayakers down there. Don't know if you can see them. There's that lad over there doing the fencing. So we're going to head back up that trail and along the top and back to the car. Cracking little walk this. It's quite some camping spots. Well guys, so I've only got maybe not even a quarter of a mile. This is St Abbs Head. I'm just going to wrap it up now. You know it makes sense. So as I've always said again, get out and do some wild camping. You know it makes total sense. We'll come on the screen up below, down below. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one, guys.